academic um, said that I don't know if I need to say it because he said it right. You got your Empress. I see you. Lillian, do what I'm told. Hey, and shout out to the goddesses and spiritual community, man. Shout out to y'all. Thank you to all. There's a lot of people, believe it or not, I feel your energy, your support, your protection. Believe me, I feel it. All right, so thank you so much. But academic young DJ said that the dusty pioneers, you know what I'm saying, they're not as all that stuff, but saying their opinion on the array of hip hop today and things like that and all that, you know. Okay. So we're not gonna we have to come to the point of being able to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You know, get all yanky binky and hollering and cussing. So I just wanted to put my input on it because there was some interesting other videos that came out. Them too. And I listened to Mr. Russell Simmons, who is a pioneer of hip hop. Yeah, most definitely. And then I listened to Mr. Babe, who's with Cash Money. All right. Listen to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to them folks today to get your perspective on what I'm gonna talk about today. Just hip hop, period. Our culture. Is it our culture? All right, so here we go. My view, my opinion. Why can I state this? Because Mr. Russell, I'll start off with that, seemed to put Mr. Academic down after his video. You know? And I hope Mr. Academic, I hope you this circulates for you to help you. I don't want to say get back or anything like that, but let me tell you something. It don't matter on this earth how much money you got or how much money you don't got. To tell somebody who are you in any scheme of things, somebody need to check themselves. Real talk. You can throw your hat out, where you from. It don't matter where you from, all this stuff. That we getting above ourselves. You outside yourself. That's sad too, because you're a spiritual dude. More spiritual than most of you up there. But then, the money. So who is he? Who am I to be able to speak on the state of hip hop? I'm somebody who was buying that shit. I'm a fan, because without me, the fan, and the 7 billion fans who buy it, it don't do nothing. So who are you? Respectfully. We know who you are. We respect who you are. But then you turn around and disrespect who we are? The fan. The one that spends the money to go to the concert. Without any of them, there would not be you. But then, Mr. Academic, one must understand these are pioneers and they are to be respected. Anybody who's come in history and had laid a foundation and it's still here and still the biggest thing since sliced bread? Oh yeah, most definitely. Whether they got money in their pocket or not, they ain't dusty. Far from that. As you might want to go see some of their videos, they still kill some of these cats out here, the young cats. For sure. But back to on the other side, to the pioneers, it disturbs somebody like me. Because see, the person that you're listening to, the person that's coming at and throwing the shots, you got to say, well, why does he feel like that? There's a whole point of me coming out and being an example, whether good or bad or ugly, man. You know what I'm saying? We lived our life. Over 50, you lived. Hey, what you being ashamed of? Yeah, strong. Hey, doing pretty good for yourself. Show yourself for these young people so that the things that they patterns that they got going down and the parallels and all that stuff, hey, maybe they can, learn something from us. Did we ever think about that? So no shots, respect. It bothers me. Beyond bother, it pains me. We talking about a young man that said y'all was dusty. That's all we talking about right now. While the only one I've seen, and there might be more, only one I've seen come out on their strong platform, Fat Joe talking about, man, this murder stuff got to stop. We talking about a young man talking about old pioneers of the dusty. Well, we didn't had at least 10 murders in 2 months of rappers, and y'all ain't said nothing. You ain't came to no forum. You ain't did no self-destruction concert. You nothing. But we talking about a young man calling pioneers dusty. Mr. L.L., who I respect, man, highly, bro. Come on, man. You say the way you talking, man, the money become before the understanding of you the pioneer of rap, sir. When you was spitting, I need love, woo, 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 woo. You wasn't talking about, I need love. Can I put my finger in you? Can I smack you? Whoa. Culture. That's when our music was culture. But today we talking about a young man who was talking about pioneers where today are dusty. But we got rappers today exploiting pimping, hoeing, sexuality, beat the hoe up. It's okay. All in your face with it. You are the pioneer of rap, our culture. 53, bro. I ain't hear you talking about that. I ain't hear KRS Boogie Bound the Butcher talking about that. Rakim, Dasa, what we talking about? Terror Squad. I ain't hear these cats talking about, well, you know what? That's when it was a culture because it was a guiding force. Because we always going through a struggle. And we had soldiers in that rap game. Light as a rock. What? Look at how women we had in that culture. Salt and Pepper did it so beautifully. You go to a concert where you see a video on it, Salt and Pepper then had their ass cheeks out. Excuse me. They was talking, and Good, but you didn't hear all that. Slap my book, all this, the city girls and all them. No disrespect. No music. No disrespect. But that ain't no culture. That's exploitation. Back to slave mentality. See, when we was back then, huh, Russell? That was a culture trying to get off the slave mentality using the poetic, articulate brothers and sisters to help guys through our struggle. Put a smile on your face, touch your heart. So I kind of identify with Mr. Academic. Not that it's dusty, but you want to come out and say you're the pioneer of something. Hmm. You don't see what's the music doing? No, oh no, my fault. Right, you said they got to make money too. That the industry was built, and now that it's capable of making money, not like y'all were. Y'all wasn't making a lot of money back then, right? We had rappers just doing it because it was passion and they loved it. We got rappers to old rappers. They'll tell you today. If I had to do it all over again, if somebody told me you ain't gonna get paid, you just got to. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. But today, ain't nobody trying to do nothing for free. Ain't nobody trying to uplift nobody to do nothing better. We just sprinkle of them. J. Cole, Kendrick, Lupe when he like to come out, Wale. We got some, Roots. We got them out there. They come out when they come out. Eminem, he give us some Savage. But that's sprinkle. Now the common rap is trap. I thought trap. We trapped. It justifiable. We trapped. We trapped it. All we can talk about, we didn't trapped ourselves. You can't go no high, no low. We trapped. Trapped in what? Bees. How much I got? Cars, chains. Now everybody trying. Who got the biggest? Who can wear the biggest? Who can be the biggest Mr. T? I know. He just saying that because he ain't got no money. He's just saying he ain't got this up here, and he ain't got that, and he ain't. Man, stop. Don't play with us military folk. We can do the same thing. Tell them first on. Huh? Command song. We can do the same thing. We could do the same thing. We just don't, we're a little bit understanding. Some of us do. I got friends go right to the club and wear the same stuff y'all got. Boom, 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 boom. We right on. It's the same caliber of women you do, all that stuff. So we play with ourselves with all the sanity. You go ahead. Culture. It was a culture me growing up through. Now it's become an exploitation. It ain't no culture. It ain't no culture because every culture can do it now. And every culture does it. And some more better than us because they won't allow the exploitation of what we do here. You know what I'm saying? They went out. I went in man, look, Puerto Rican barbershop, man. Y'all see me? Now I can get my little joke. Look. Hey, how I look? Should I say their name? Nah, I ain't gonna say it, man. How I look, but I'm gonna say my joke though. What they? How I look? Greasy black, greasy black Tron. Hey, how I look? You were talking about? Oh yeah. And what's the other one? What I call this food? Beetlejuice head with your big body, Hey, so they call me. I got to say, it was funny though. Make sure you use some oil. Have some what do you say? Some baby oil ready, and I'll sit with your big forehead. Thank you. Thank you. It means you're looking and you watching. They hit me on TikTok. So either you some little fairy tale flying fools or you love me. You love me. Thank you though. They jokes. And I said that though. I love jokes, man. I'm a jokester. So, but to get back, and there, thanks to everybody else. That was like a commercial or something. Thanks to everybody else for your TikTok things. I love that. Still learning TikTok. So I exploit that because, you know, I feel my opinion is we all middle and older, and I consider myself middle. LL, you too. Russell, you old. Nah, play. Uh, we we owe our youth. We're successful. You're successful. Doesn't matter what level. You sustain a life of wellness within yourself to make it this far. We owe our youth. We all do in some ways and magnitude. You don't have to be this. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hear most of you, well, you don't know what I do. I go talk here. And that's what I hear. Yeah, I'm not talking to everybody, but in on them, it would be nice to for the world to a lot of our pioneers to step out and let it be known that some of the distastefulness that's going on is endangering our kids. The music they listening to, the demonstrous music they listening to, is having them go out and join gangs and just have no they have no qualm of killing another human being. That's scary. That's crazy. Think about that. And we can say, it ain't the music. No, stop playing, man. Stop playing. If it ain't the music, it's the artist that's making the music. You look at the top artists in the genre today, they're not speaking positive. Now watch this. And I like the music, but there's a difference. For us old heads, we know I ain't finna go out there and get no gun, AK, woo woo, all you ain't go out there. I'm like me, I like the beats, catchy. All right, yeah, woo woo. I can hear the tunes in between the pitch, boom, how he kind of made that, woo woo woo. And then the delivery, good, all right, boom, boom, boom. All right. Might not be saying like what I would like to say, or like to hear in my ear, but if you're a true hip hop connoisseur, it don't matter. You can and mature, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing my mother, it was put, boy, that's music. Don't be listening to that stuff and thinking you finna. She knew I was that kid, you know what I'm saying? But talk well, hey, what's music? Just music. So, but we have children that's not getting that education and getting that benefit to decipher what's good. And we have to acknowledge that. We just really do. We want to hold a mirror up and say, I'm the best. Man, stop all that. Yeah, you was. Okay, now what are you doing right now today? After you've been the best. So, can you be better at something else? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm being taught to. Get out there and do something. So I take it in perspective because this other day, I don't like doing it because it's like, it's not that I don't like doing it. I don't know. To each his own. What I do. I do correct soldiers when they like just over the top doing wrong. All right. And so the other day, soldier got out the car, out his car, and he was already midway into the dollar store. And me and another veteran sitting there talking, chatting, right? And we don't look like vets. Well, he did. He had a crew cut, so but he was big and stuff. So you like, so we checked him. Hey, so he fought. Hey, whoa, where your head at? Oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But understand, you thinking just because you don't see nobody in uniform, that there's nobody in uniform. See, once you're in uniform, you're always in uniform. And you know what I'm saying? So, and why? Why correct them? Most people say, wow, hey, just going to the store. It's the principle of it. We're not supposed to do that. That's no. You in that uniform, you represent that uniform. You represent Army of One. Now this ain't Sean being all, oh, well, he better, I ain't gonna care less about all that. You know what I'm saying? I work for the business. The business is the business. The business supplies my dang income. You know what I'm saying? Which I deservedly get. I retired. All right. But I still represent the business in the way of, no, I ain't finna let these soldiers over here tarnish it as much as I can. You know what I'm talking about? So right now, when you look at the recruiting and everything, man, Army need help. I want you to understand something. Look at, and if they can't get them soldiers in, they start recalling them. You see what I'm talking about? So I'm trying to make sure I don't get recalled in that moment. No, I'm just playing. So yeah, check on, because we need recruits. And you run around here bouncing around and think you do it. No, that ain't how we, it's a professional business then, man. We try to be, you know what I'm saying? So have to check it to make sure that the system is sustained the right way. Now that don't mean that we got faults just like everybody else, but we tackle them. You know what I'm saying? We tackle them. It's veteran. We tackle them. We come on and say, yeah, hey, whoa, blase. Um, we talk to each other about them. Okay. So that's the same thing we expect from any other industry, and that's the music industry. But we don't see no pioneers coming out talking about, and this is, hey, y'all need to sit y'all butt down, because when y'all say it, guess who's gonna listen? Because y'all still got the pulse of the industry. Hell, I know you still, whoever industry record label you still with. You can walk in there, hey, I'm finna make an album. They be like, how much you want, Mr. L, and what you want the budget in? They bow down to you because you didn't make so much money with it. I know that's right. I listened to Baby talk about he had 90% control of his stuff and 10% only took them. So I was like, damn, that boy bad. So I know you do. You get what I'm saying? So y'all still got power. And then the power boy, watch this. Or do you? Because see, listen, I understand my spirit takes me to a place for a certain reason. Baby, I listen to because he said that. That means that he controls what comes out of his system. At least 90% of it. While whoever owns the other 10% only get 10% of, well, can you make this? Can you put a little love on it? And then baby get to say, I ain't saying they've made great music over there, because they have, you know what I'm saying? But you can tell because, Wayne come out with one minute come out some aggressive, and Mr. Officer, killing it, you know what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about? Today, we know this is scripted. What are we talking about? Mr. Academic, this is scripted. What are we talking about? Because everybody is talking about the same thing. And it ain't elevation. What we talking about, Mr. Academic? DJ. What are we talking about? These pioneers have a duty, baby. They have a duty. Just like me, old fan. A duty. Just like you, older fans. A duty. To be the Dolores Tuckers. Go look up to date. She wasn't lying. I tell you, she wasn't lying. Dolores was not lying. Pac was mad at that woman. Hey, but when the dust cleared, he understood. He understood. You could tell he understood. Damn mama. He understood. That's why he was like that, juggling it. Because he understood, I mean, I don't want to be the one that lead my people, my young folk, down the monstrous behavior. Hmm. And of course, Dolores Tucker talked about it, said this music will lead our culture, black people, where we at today. We have to own that. We have to own it. So because of what we didn't do, what we hadn't said, DJ Academic is the product. Him and the others who kind of missed the point. Man, love the music. Grind hard. Make hard beats, make melodies, do man. But when we don't love ourselves, it shows through our music. And it's hurtful. Cause we call our women bees and treat them in the music like they ain't nothing. And we talk the other dude, woo, like, man, well, I cut your, man, you, your mama, your dad. Well, I guess because it hasn't gotten to another Tupac and Biggie level. It's all right. It's all right. Is it? It got our kids out here wearing bikini shorts all look like we got thought. Like, that's okay. Then we got to recognize the bigger problem and where the problem came from, how it stemmed, and everything else. We can base it on crack, cocaine, all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, drugs fested in our neighborhoods and all that stuff. Okay, cool, got it. But did we look at the music and how it was just vibrating in them clubs and got young ladies getting pregnant quick, early ages and stuff? To the kids you dealing with today and the generation before them and the generation before them babies having babies having babies. Hmm. When your mama in the club with you, doing the same thing you doing. And the music is not savory that they listening to in the club with mama in it. It's the real most ratchetest. Come on. That's on it. That's on it. You got a culture. We got a culture of savagery right now. What you talking about? We ain't got no love. We ain't got did out there did right. Nas right. Rap died. Yeah. Rap died. Our culture died. Yeah, it did. Yeah. We ain't got nobody lifting nobody up. Who? Sprinkle come out. Everybody get happy. Take color. Can't look. And he go dormant. You gotta listen to what you got. Or like me, just get your butt up, go make your own music, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I feel you laugh. I feel a lot of people laugh. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I know. I'm the one supposed to come and say this stuff. It's the reality that I have to accept. Whether black backlashes, big forehead, Get your baby oil out. I don't use baby oil greasy. Use Vaseline, fool. For anybody else out there, man, don't be using baby oil. Baby oil chap the skin up. That's right. That's the inside joke, if you understand. All right. So that's why I come to the plate too, for because the understanding of music. Music is pinnacle. Somebody told someone of your guys, they said you have music. You you light up when you do your music, and music is in you. You vibrate. Excuse me. Yeah, because music is healing. And when you become inner peace, Russell should know this. When you come inner peace with yourself, um, man, you feel it. You feel it everywhere in your body. You know what I'm saying? Because your body is an instrument itself, almost like that trombone, right? Boom, 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 boom. It's your body, the strings, and the ribs. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So um, it's healing, but then it can be destructive too, because the ohms and that's the way you do the meditation and the music you listen to. You have you ever noticed that you never hear meditation music like the bass, like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? that's, that's lower vibration. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I uniquely am able to mix that with melody, bells, and harps and flutes and things like that, because that's vibration music. You know what I'm saying? And that's frequency, pitch, right? And so, in a way, academic has a point. Not dusty as in y'all dusty. No, I wouldn't like them. I wouldn't have said that. I don't really think you mean dusty. I think, and I don't even know why I brought up this, because I would think more say why y'all coming out now, or why now? You know what I'm saying? But I would say it's time. It's needed. It's needed. Because this is the generation. Think about it. We better do something. These cats having the kids, man. Who's gonna come next? We don't want to go. Hey, or is it that some of y'all just don't care? Hey, I'm living my life, but bump them kids. Y'all like the government too? That's what, because I don't know. Government say, bump the age. Uh, they but down to 13, 12, legal, something, whatever it make, child can say, have parental, don't need parental guidance and all that stuff. I don't know. So maybe a lot of y'all think like that too. I don't know. I don't think like that. No, heck no. Heck no, man. You make it worse, man. It is getting worse. But we got work to do. That's all I would say right there. Because right now the state of hip hop is not a culture. It's an exploitation. Exploitation to dumb us down, yeah. uh, trick us out, drug us out, right? Mhm. Uh, dang sure don't love yourself, because you point the gun at your other dude so easily, and you know you really don't love yourself, because you ain't looking at none of the consequences when I pull that quick trigger. I'm going to prison. Yeah, for life. Yeah, might get executed messing around. And so they don't love themselves, because they ain't thinking about none of that when they put a gun out, when they ready to go. See what I'm saying? And it's on us. Nah, I raised mine. I do mine. Yeah, that's right. But did you know that? Do you notice that who you raising right have to go and coincide with who they gotta go to school with, who they gotta, you see what I'm saying? Walk down the street and they try to ignore it, but you see what I'm saying? Do you realize that? So what I'm saying, the strongest ones that can get out here and speak their piece and And we got it. We out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them out here. I hear a lot of out of it. But it would help more if, more of you stars, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm going drink champ and stuff like that. But we need some more Mr. Fat Joe's. All right. Yeah. And there's been more out there that spoke on it, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you know, pretty sure. But the culture, it would be lovely to get it back on its feet to something positive, especially in a time when that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the music that we got going on, man, we don't need that. There's people out here dying already from just junk that been put on us. You know what I'm saying? You think you got worrying about the kids all out in the street because they wild out because some, rapped and done this and that. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I made a video earlier. I ain't gonna bring that. I want to applaud somebody like Baby. All right, I think that's Baby, the one. Remember the name, but y'all don't know about what I say because y'all seen it. To stand out there and say, tattoos ain't me. I'd rather not do it because down the future I want people to look at me like a businessman, like that. So no disrespect to others, but it's thuggish. Jesus, it is. Today it is normal, brother, young brother. So business don't care. You'd be surprised how many business people that damn shirt that business suit only go cover so much that must spread. And you're like, oh, God, ain't got a whole sleeve tattoo on. So it's not as stigmatized as it was in the past. I would say some people understand that it's traditional, it's tribal, and stuff like that. And I won't attribute, but I totally get what you're saying. I totally, because that's how I feel about myself. I wouldn't want people to have a stereotypical, look at me. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do it anyway with me because I'm a clown with it. But I say that too because a tribute to that there on the other side, flip side, there's great young men out there and great young women out there making great music and doing great moves and balancing, like Pac used to do it, Nip and all them cats, you know what I'm saying? Balancing it, they understand I can't make everybody happy, but I'm gonna ensure that I do my part, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I might make this kind of music, woo, 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 but I'm gonna go over here and make this and then woo, woo, and woo. I promise on everything. That's why I enjoy listening to Drake because he can. Him and Kanye, they can go all over. When rappers start singing and stuff. What? Think about that. More rappers start singing. So don't tell me. Hey, watch it. Don't tell me we can't change the culture back to balance. Because right now it ain't balanced. It's unbalanced. The most unbalanced thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just unbalanced. Upside down. When we get it. One of the young ladies said, cut your look at our state of our mind. And I'm not being, facetious. They said, you don't have to say the whole word. Say this. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to speak Ebonics. Not that, you know what I'm saying? I might do it in my language a little bit when I'm trying to, when I'm just low, but I got to, no, I don't know how to be like cold languages. I don't do. I'm give you a full sentence in my rap, and it's gonna cadence with it. All right. And another thing, somebody said, you'll say you good, you got good. So I want to amp myself down on this. I'm supposed to be. I should be even better than that. Watch this. Because in the military, y'all know, some of y'all know, and some rappers are with veterans. Used to be veterans, like STEM. So when we're in the military, we already rocking. We with that cadence and running down that street 4, 5 miles. So we get out there. You can't bring no smoke. You got to deal with it. This PT's a joke. You see what I'm saying? So we already rhyming to our soldiers. Ain't Cajuns, and they hollering back at us. We holler. You doing that for 20, 24 years, bro. Think about it. So I'm talking about. So it's just the cadence, right, that you get used to rhyming through. All right. So that's all it was. It's alchemy too, because with me, it's not me, and I'm just gotta be honest with people. It's my spirit, man. My spirit, like, I'm finna get you. You know what I'm saying? So, um, more of that than allowing it to be myself, because I work for the Almighty. But so I think I covered everything I want to talk about on that topic. Um, I love the topic, and I want to speak on it because it opens the door for us to always, in my eyes, we know better, let's do better. You know what I'm saying? I throw shots at nobody. I love everyone that I talked about, Mr. Russell, Mr. L.L. Man, I adore you, dude. Not in that kind of way, man. Your music, man, and how you became the original young folks. And that's why I understand, Mr. Academic. I understand where they're coming from on that. Is that like really do your history, your research on your pioneers. You know, if you think they're dusty and stuff because they didn't make money, because many of them weren't in it for the money. You got to understand, we came from a time, an era where um, Stoops. When you look at Snoop's history on him, he tell you, man, Snoop one. Some of these cats was in the life, regular life, and people, you know, seeing that they had a talent. But they were like, all right, cool. You know, they wasn't like, yeah, I want to go, make rap and make all. They was like, all right, you see what I'm saying? Rap wasn't like everybody was just loving it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Food was rapping on the streets and blah blah blah. See, it was different. We was cut from a different branch than y'all. You know what I'm saying? So rap was life. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Today, and, maybe you could tell us. You know what I'm saying? Enlighten us with what the health of rap today is bringing. You know, that you listen to. Maybe you're not hearing the things that I'm hearing. Maybe you're not seeing the demonstrous behavior that I'm seeing. So maybe you can paint the picture for many of us older people to understand where you're coming from. I would like that. And then L, maybe you could paint the picture of, you know what I'm saying? Because we just in reality, everybody, we on a beautiful phone without all the superficial, let's talk for real about it. The state of our rap, our culture, because then it brings up other things to the table that we can expand on and build on, and man, we ride. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee in it we gain perspective of how we were feeling, and a lot of people I'm feeling yeah, a lot of people what I've said tonight feel it's refreshing that somebody's coming and saying it because it need to be said. You know what I'm saying? In a respectful, positive way. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Academic, love that you um, how you looked at it and your perspective coming at it. But young folks today, man, you feel mm, we love you. I love your energy. Um, I don't know. You're the new generation that I like the fact that your group that ain't taking no. You know what I'm talking about? You're a group that wants to stand up for yourself. You're a group that's tenacious. You know what I'm saying? You just resilient. You embody the ancestors, real talk. But if you were more invoked of understanding yourself, understanding who you really are, the power you possess, with all the components that I gave to you, showed to you. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all would amp down a little bit and sit down within yourself, boy, real talk. Real talk. You'll make incredible music. You'll make outcast alien music. And cats were like 16, 15 years old, man. Come on, bro. It's music. Nobody knew where that come from. Where they come from? Who they? See what I'm talking about? Goody mob music. See, when our era, we made music that we was telling stories. They was telling stories. Who's there sitting at the window? Ha! Nobody now. They want to shoot that fool in the. I mean, it was a way of, that's what rap supposed to be, a way of, delivery. Y'all just straight to the point. That's how I figured out how they got so much lyrics. It's just they talk about one day. But y'all got 55,000 ways to shoot a person. Do this and do that and slap a girl on the booty. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's the perspective of, and we just, a lot of us, man, we see it. The music, you better believe, understand people. What we listening to, what we put in that ether, that's what rules. Yeah. And that's how I understand. That's why so many of y'all here, more than what you want me to think that ain't here. I know the whole world down there looking. It's cool. I feel you, I promise I do. And but that gives one the opportunity, because that's what I told God. I need that. I need that. You give it to me, that presidential type, you know what I'm saying? The ear. I hypnotize the folks back, I'd be like, hey, I'll put my life on it to show we're out of balance. We're out of balance. Our young women are out of balance. Our middle-aged women are out of balance. Our young men are out of balance. We out of balance. Marriages are out of balance. Life is out of balance. And we just need to get in balance. And we have to stop waiting for somebody to get us back in balance. We must look within ourselves. It's us. Us. Continue to say that. We each take the time, to balance ourselves. All right. I leave this, I keep on this with this. Is a lot of people like, man, we crazy. Hey, what you see today, real talk. And there's some people out there tell you straight up. They did that. You probably interview. Check her out, dog. You know this cat? Like, no, I don't know that cat. I hear them all the time. I don't know that cat. That's why they mad. Like, they want the old show. You can't get him back, man. I left him in that lake, Travis Lake. I left that food. He tried. But yeah, sister now. Yeah, sister now. He helped me out here. But yeah, before this cat, man, you couldn't get me mad if you want to. If I ain't down your neck, whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to tell people, yeah. Meditation and going within and getting aware with yourself, taking time with yourself has made me a little bit more peaceful than I was before. So many people say, man, he hot wired because he been watching me and stuff. He just, man, I've been gone already. If I wasn't down this journey right here, I'd be gone already. All right. But if I was that person back in the day, Sean, you know what I'm saying? It can't be. I'd be gone. I wouldn't even be here. So I tell all, I tell all that that's your belief. My belief in the Most High, most definitely. My Almighty. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I put no names, no descriptions on the Almighty because the Almighty made me. Ain't no way I can ever be level to that level to understand exactly that whole source. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put myself in that position. I'm Pinocchio down here. Oh, so yeah, encourage. This is my platform to encourage young folks, man. Dialogue, because at the end, academic did say that dialogue. He did say that. So that's what this allows it to do. You know what I'm saying? Help healthy dialogue, bridge the gap. That's what I'm trying to do within our spirituality, within the religion realm and stuff. Because I truly believe that religion is a divide and conquer, is one of the divide and conquers among us, and we put religion too high. All right? Kanye said it. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the human? We're gonna come to the human first. We're all human, right? Right? Or we can do human and some are human and some are alien and some are man. Whatever you want to do is three categories and that's first, right? Though ain't that number one, right? So let's operate there first, and on that human level first should be respect, empathy, honor, all that, right? First. I'm missing anything? Okay. We know we're right. But let's use a case study on this. Just right now. Tonight, after this video, or whenever you watch it, take your clothes off, butt naked, and look in the mirror at yourself. Okay? Do that for me. Then put your clothes back on. Okay? Okay? And then go in front of your whatever you use to Google, Yahoo, whatever, and go look at some naked pictures of however you gotta do it of other people. And say, do they got the same parts I got? Do they still got ears? They still make two ears? Two legs, 2 feet, 2 fingers. Yeah. Eyebrows. Okay. Because ain't nothing changed. So can we respect each other on light level first? And once we start doing that, that's inner. That's the spiritual right there. Once we do that, then we go to the second tier. You want to bring your religion in? We want, hey, well, I don't want to do it like praying and assalamu alaikum, bismillah, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. I now shout it. It's fine, whatever. Cool. You freedom of choice. We ain't gonna bash nobody. We ain't gonna disrespect nobody for being. All we asking, can we get look? All we asking, can we get the nastiness out of it? Hmm? Can we start checking ministers that we know fully well? We watching them be nasty. Why are you? Ain't you married? Why you? And I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because this we know. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Okay? We doing things in these institutions that the institution is failing us. Let's be honest. Now you see why I say we gotta let it be second. Because first, let's be on this tier. Because when you within yourself, you ain't gonna let this stuff happen, man. Because you in yourself, loving yourself, so you putting out love, not I'm gonna do this with my neighbor, and I'm gonna make this fun and use it to buy my this. And come on now, come on now. That's where we at. It's that's where we at. It's our time. And then Sean, they told me, hey, stop. I get it, but I don't want no religion. I got my little group up. I got a group over there. You don't want to be religious, that's cool. Or even you don't want, you know what I'm saying? You don't even look at yourself as human. You know what I'm saying? You love yourself. I got it. I got you. I ain't talking to you. See what I'm talking about? I'm talking to the ones that saying, yeah, he got a point. Girl, he got a point. Man, he got a point. And the ones I'm talking to. You other ones, just let go, drip out one ear out to the other, just like your GED or your no fall dropout, whatever school. I ain't talking to you. Okay? And well, it was a shot, but I apologize because there's people out there who ain't finished school, got school and stuff, and I know they're gonna say, I ain't go to school and I'm a billionaire. I mean, you right, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that, but I said it. I'm talking about the one I was really talking about the ones that, just against the grain. You ever gonna get the ones they just against the grain. Just against Empress Lillian, you put something on me, show. You better stop. Please scratching under my arms, man. Anyway, inside joke. That was a commercial. I think that's it. I think, you know. So yeah, the state of hip hop today is exploitation. It's not a culture. It does not belong to anyone. We can say there was a time where it was a culture. See what I'm talking about? And then now it's exploitation. Unless you with a label like Baby or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Snoop gonna let them do what they want to do. I don't know. I don't know how that he run that. You know what I'm saying? Though? But it's a the dynamics of hip hop is the dynamics of the way the world moves. I always say you can tell how America gonna move or how we gonna move in society in the civilian sector based off the military. You know what I'm saying? You see your military depleting and going bad and stuff, then your society's gonna better look at history. When the Roman Empire started and all these empire dynasties start breaking up because when the army started deteriorating and acting foolish and wanting to do this and do that and let people be just whatever they want to be. No. I'm sorry. There's a fine line. Now, this is a shot right here. Uh, I need to keep my mouth closed, man, sometimes, but I can't. I can't. There should be a fine line in the military. A man like me should not be going in the military retired and see a young man in military uniform with his hair dyed. We lost our mind. So we wonder where all this come from. It's orchestrated. It's orchestrated. A certain group was supposed to come in and rule. Royalty at the highest. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Love yourself. You ain't loving yourself, you know you're wrong.